unmuted, just click on them and hit mute. And then if they get too rude, then you just click on them and boot them out. Right now, I'm just saying we can do that. But welcome, it's 7:05, y'all. Let's go, let's go, y'all. You are in the right place at the right time. Hopefully, you can see my screen right now. If you can see my screen, somebody unmute their phone and say, "I can see it."
I can see it.
All right, there we go. Let's go. All right. So, as you can see right now, Trevorium is what I'm about to share with you. That is the name of this amazing club that I'm a part of, company that I'm a part of, and just all around just amazing in itself, you guys. The motto is a better life requires a better way. My motto is once you know better, you do better. And after I show you this tonight, you're going to know better. It's going to be on you to do better. It's going to be on you to take that chance to do better. All right. So let's get to it. Here's my legal disclaimer right here. There's also the company's legal disclaimer. I like to say it's mine because I'm doing a presentation. All right. So I'm going to talk about making a little extra money. All right. I am going to talk about that later on. That's totally optional, but I'm going to talk about it. And because I am going to talk about it, I'll let you know I'm not a financial advisor by no shape, form, or accreditation. All right. But I can show you how you can make some additional income. It is no guarantee. So I'm not going to tell you the numbers I'm showing you. If there's guarantees you're going to get that. No, it's not. It's solely going to be on the efforts that you put in. All right. The activity and the efforts that you put in, if that's something you want to do. But because I'm going to be sharing it, I got to give you this legal disclaimer. So you don't go and tell people I promised you something. I'm telling you, it's possible. The other P word. All right. It is possible that it's going to be on you. Okay, and I'm gonna show you that later. Like I said, it's totally optional. So just stick with me. You'll definitely love what I'm about to share with you guys. So here is our CEO and founder of this amazing company, Mr. David, and his wife, Adela Hart. He is a world-class entrepreneur, you guys. He has a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional business and the direct sales industry. So he's definitely not new to this. He is true to this. You guys, I'm talking about true to this thing, you guys. Entrepreneur of the Year finalist at the age of 24. Definitely passionate and caring. Have been that person working in network marketing that was just like me and a lot of our other team members that's on here, and started from the bottom, worked his way to the top and said, hey, I found something that can definitely get people to vacation more faster, right? For less, and put a little extra income in their pocket. He's all for that, you guys, but it's going to be on you to make that step. Now, this company was established in March of 2013. He founded this company 10 years ago. We just embarked on our 10-year anniversary this past March, you guys, and we are doing some great numbers. As you can see, 400% annual growth since 2019. Guess what? Pandemic happened for a year and a half, almost two. World opened back up last year. Guess what? The numbers have only went up because guess what? Everybody's on revenge travel right now. Now we have global opportunities in 63 countries. Let me show you how bad this doggone revenge travel is getting right now. Because you see everybody in the airport, everybody's flying, no matter what the price is. We went from 53 countries, well, 52 countries to 63 countries during the pandemic. How cool is that? That's showing you that travel is never going anywhere. People are always going to want to travel this amazing globe. And this guy found an amazing product that's going to always be around, right? And that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. And then also, like I said, I'm going to talk about money. I'm going to show you how you can get paid some of these millions in commissions that he's paying every week on time, right on time. And if you're with that, you're in the right place at the right time. All right. There's our corporate office right there in Temecula, California. Just so you know, by your friend that invited you, that is just not in. It's not in their backyard, you guys. Like I said, 63 countries worldwide, but there's our actual corporate office right there in Temecula, California. So this is a real deal thing. All right. So get that out of your head already before I even get started. Oh, it's one of those things, and oh man, get that out of your head, you guys. I know you see it everywhere. But we're really going to show you how you can get to making some substantial income if that's for you, or how you can start traveling more for less. All right. So if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? That's the question I'm asking. You can put it in the chat if you want to. What would you do if you had all the time and money in the world? Me personally, I'll be out there enjoying life like I just did coming from Colombia. I'm letting y'all know that picture about to change right there, y'all, because in Colombia we act up and had a good time. But y'all see it right there. 63 plus of us was on that trip in Jamaica this time last year. Last a couple of weeks. This time last year in Jamaica, we had an amazing time. Right when the world opened back up, we went out there and had an amazing time. Celebrated a few birthdays. Coach D, myself, just a lot of people out there. All the cancers, y'all. We end up having a good time out there, and just a lot of friends and family that some that already knew, some that they already knew. And guess what? We intermingled, and now we all know each other and enjoying life with each other, and also enjoying sharing this amazing opportunity. Now, let me tell you what we have over here, our amazing products. You get to participate in two of the largest industries in the world: travel and social sharing and direct sales. Travel being the largest industry, you get to save money on vacations, getaways, and dreamcations with our product in travel. And then with the social sharing and direct sales, I'm going to show you how you can make some residual and passive income. How many of y'all got residual and residual bills? Right? Wouldn't it be good if you got some residual income coming in as well? That's what I'm going to show you. That's totally optional, but I'm also going to show you tonight. So let's talk about our product. No, it's not one of those products that I got to spray on you, that I got to get you to taste test and all that good stuff. No, this is a product that you got to experience on yourself if you ain't already been doing it. Right? I'm going to show you how you can save on travel. So we all know that it is the largest industry in the world with $8.2 trillion in revenue. That was in 2017. It has only doubled, if not tripled, this year alone. Right? And we only halfway in, right? So with us, you get to save up to 70% on travel, earn travel points free, and get paid to travel. How cool is that? You get this amazing no markup net rates booking engine that you get to book on just like you're doing the old way, right? On Expedia and Priceline or whatever you're booking on, right? Not even knowing that they're owned by some major companies that don't care who you book with, they're going to get the money. So with us, you get your own booking engine where you get to book activities, cruises, dining, entertainment, rental cars, resorts, shows, hotels, and so much more. For the sake of time, I can only give you the meat and potatoes, all right? But I'm going to show you, all right, give you some us versus them, some old way of traveling versus the new way with us, all right? I'm gonna give you a few examples. Right here, you got Expedia, your old way of traveling right now. That's how you go and book your stuff, right? I'm sure that's what a lot of you guys do. Either you're doing that or you're booking with a travel agent. So you're going on Expedia, you book this standard room for $148 per night. With tax, it's gonna come out to $353. $353. Same Hotel Indigo, right there. Same amount of nights, standard room for 2 nights. You get it with us for $218.30, saving you $135. Those savings of $135, if I told you that that was more savings than it costs to get one of our memberships, would you be interested? Let's go. Here's another one right here. 1 king bed room for 2 nights. It is $206 per night. Add in that tax. Your total you're going to be paying for the DoubleTree by Hilton, $471. Booking it the old way on Expedia. I'm going to show you how with us over here in Trevorium, once you get a membership with us, you can book that exact same room, DoubleTree by Hilton in Phoenix Mesa, all right, for $268.74, saving you $203. Is that cool or cool? It just makes sense. And plus, we're going to show you how you are beating the retail price. We got all that in there too. So we are winning, you guys. But $203 back in your pocket to do other things, why not? Here's another one right here, the old way of booking. You're going to go and book Expedia out here in Las Vegas. Y'all already know Las Vegas going to hit you across the head, especially if you're trying to stay on the strip. And an MGM Grand at that. MGM Grand West Wing King room for 3 nights, $575. Add in those taxes, $652 is the total you're going to pay for 3 nights at the MGM Grand. But hey, come on over here to the new way of travel, you guys. With Trevorium, $386 for those same 3 nights at the same MGM Grand Hotel for the same room, the West Wing King room. $266 back in your pocket. Who are you going to travel with, us or them? Who are you going to book? Yourself, having your own membership, or going the old way with Experience, giving away money? That's $266 of savings. That's more than it costs for our highest membership level, because there's levels to this thing, and I'm gonna show you that here in a minute. Now, you also get some travel points to use on our amazing Dreamcation platform. It's so much that comes with this membership, and like I said, for the sake of time, I'm only gonna give you the meat and potatoes, all right? I know a lot of people like meat and potatoes, right? Steak and potatoes, let's say it like that, all right? So your membership creates travel points for every dollar you spend. The initial enrollment earns 1 travel point for every dollar. Your monthly fee earns you 2 travel points on every dollar. Let me say that again. Your initial enrollment payment that you pay to get your membership started will earn you 1 travel point for every dollar that you spend. That's $1 for a point. And your monthly fee, yes, there is a monthly fee subscription that you got to have, just like your Netflix and Hulu and all those good things, right? But your monthly payment that you'll be paying for your membership will earn you double the travel points on every dollar that you spend. I'm gonna tell you those prices here shortly. Now, with those travel points, you get to use them on Getaways and World Tours. So you got 2 ways, 2 platforms to utilize those points on. Our Getaways are over 2,000 resorts around the world. These are personal trips with up to 8 days, 7 nights, with rates starting as low as $0 per night. That is not a typo. You can go somewhere for $0 per night just by using the money you're already paying into it that's turned into points. Would that be something that you'd be interested in? Then you got the World Tours, group travel with like-minded people, up to 70% off the retail rate, curated experiences that include fun and special perks, just like the one I just came out coming from Colombia with 10 of my friends and family members, you guys. We had an amazing time out there. Cannot wait to tell you about it. Now, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, 7 nights, 8 days. Here's some examples of our getaways right here and how you can use your points to bring it down to the lowest price there is. Retail price is $4.99 for an entire week. You already can't beat that. You only gonna get that with us with Trevorium. You ain't gonna get that anywhere else. So you can go to Cabo San Lucas on your own, booking the old way, spend thousands of dollars, or you can go with us, booking it as a getaway for $4.99 for an entire week. But guess what else you get to do? You get to apply those points that you're going to be receiving for the money you're paying for your membership to buy it down. So let's say you accumulated up to 998 points. You apply 998 points to that 499 trip to Cabo San Lucas. Your final cost is going to be $0. All you're going to pay is the tax. Cool or cool. $0 for an entire week. You cannot beat that. Here's another getaway right here. Let's go to Orlando, Florida for all my people who ain't got passports. All right. You love to go to Disney, right? Right now, you're going to Disney, you spending the arm and leg, you got to pay hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for your hotel stay. And then you're going to go right in Disney and do the exact same thing, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in Disney. What if I told you with us, you can book the exact same stay? You can go out there and book you a getaway with your points as a platinum member and go for at least $1 a night plus tax after applying your points. Or as a titanium member, $18.43 a night plus tax after applying your points. That's $7 plus tax as a platinum member, right? You can't even get a decent burger right now for that price. But $18.43 a night, you can't even get that in a hometown hotel where you live at. You cannot get it. And if you can't, go ahead and put it in the chat, because I'm sure you can't even get it as a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. All right, but with us, you get an amazing resort where you be staying at right outside the gates of Disney World. Then you can go and use all your extra money to go and spend in Disney, because Disney are already going to be hitting you up across the head anyway. Why have it hit you both on the stay, right? Your stay and your memories that you're going to be creating in Disney. Right? I'm just trying to show you how you can travel more for less. All right. Now, here's another one right here, place that I added to my list of places to visit, the Canary Islands in Spain. You guys look how beautiful that is. Studio room, 8 days, 7 nights. Platinum members get to go for as low as $0 a night plus tax after they apply their points. Titanium members get to go for as low as $14.14. It's levels to this, all right? So that's why you're seeing one get to buy it down to the lowest price and the other one is to the next lowest, because it's level to this, but it's based on which membership you choose. And I'm going to show you that here shortly. Now, we got over 100 world tours. I just told you about one that I just came off of in Colombia, South America, you guys. Oh, man. Take that, please go there, all right? Especially if you're African-American descent, definitely make sure you go, all right? But definitely take some trips out of the places that you've never went to. If you're out, you know what I'm saying? If you outlived Las Vegas, if you outlived Miami, even though we got those places right here where you can go for the low, right? Go to some countries that you've never been. You see them Cozumel, you see Amsterdam, you see Dubai, you see Lisbon, you see Phuket, Thailand. Go check out some of these amazing destinations. And I'm telling you, it will change your mind. It will change your whole life, right? If not your mindset. All right. So I'm gonna give you a few examples of our world tours and how amazing these prices are. Here's New York, USA, y'all, right here in the USA. So you ain't gotta worry about getting no passport for this one. 4-star hotel, breakfast is included. That's one meal already taken care of, so you can't beat that. And it's during New York Fashion Week. The price that I'm showing you right now is already mind-blowing in itself for New York Fashion Week. 4 nights, 5 days, your total that you'll pay for this entire world tour will be $539 for you and one other person after you apply your points. You can buy this for as low as $539. That's less than $300 per person. You going or are you going? Here's another one right here, Miami, Florida. Another one you don't need a passport for. But we're going to get that passport, right? Everybody's going to be passport gang. 4-star hotel, waterfront, 4 nights, 5 days, as low as $399 for 2 people after you apply your points. So if you can go to Miami and stay in a beachfront resort for less than $200 per person, would you go or would you go? I'm just asking you, does it make sense? Or does it make sense? It made sense to me when I saw this deal not even 2 years ago, and I jumped on it because, hey, I love to travel, so why not travel more for less? Here's another right here, Dubai, right here in the UAE, 5-star resort, waterfront property. My neighbors, friends, family members, the Wrights, they went here just this past April, you guys, and guess what they paid? $1. $1 for 2 people. So that's 50 cents per person. Even though they married, right? So, but $1 for 2 people, you can beat that. They went from April the 5th through the 10th. I was kind of mad because I wanted to go, but it sold out before my procrastinating butt got it. But guess what? They have multiple months that you can choose from. If you didn't make the April one, guess what? They got it coming back in September. You just get to buy it down for as low as $129 for 2 people. Still, that's less than $75 per person to go to Dubai, have your breakfast every morning, enjoy this amazing country, which is the richest country in the world, an amazing resort that you're going to be staying at. They can attest that that resort was immaculate. So why not? Why go places or say you can't go places because of the price when I'm showing you right now how you can do it? Okay. Now you got additional world tours that's already on ground. You got Bali, you got Venice, you got Istanbul, you got so many places all over the globe that you can choose from that's right within your own booking engine, you guys. I'm telling you, we are the new wave of travel. Get rid of the Expedia and the Priceline. Come on over here and travel more for less. All it is wholesale. You got to go and shop in Sam's Club. If you got a Sam's Club card, guess what? As a member, you got to buy a membership. Same day with us. We got the wholesale travel, which is the sexiest product out there. So you got to have a membership to be able to get that product. All right. So here's our memberships. Here's our product. Here's our memberships right here, titanium and platinum. 2 you get to choose from right here. $129.95 to start your titanium membership. Guess what? They're going to give you that right back in the form of points as 130 points right away. Then you pay your monthly fee of $69.95. I'm rounding up to $70 because guess what? They're going to times that by 2 and give you that back in the form of points, 140 points every month thereafter. How cool is that? So your points are going to accumulate. So within your first 30 days, you'd already accumulated 270 points. You sold how much points you need to buy down some things, but even if you don't have them all, you still get to buy the price down. So it's just that amazing. For all my people that love to travel 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year, right? You want to get a platinum membership. You just like me and you just like the best of the best, or if you just love the best of the best, I spend more than $250 on a pair of shoes. So I already know this right here made sense to me. Why wouldn't I invest that same amount of money I'm investing in shoes that's going to get old in 2 weeks versus investing in something that's going to last a lifetime and outlive me? All right, $250 one time to start that membership, the platinum membership, which is the highest level. 250 points is what you're going to receive right away. And then on that first month when you pay your 125, right? You pay your monthly 125, they're going to double that back to you in 250 points. So within the first 30 days, you've accumulated 250 points, and it's just going to continue to accumulate every month that you make your monthly payment. All right. But I'm going to show you how you can get rid of that monthly payment too, if you're cool with that. All right. So guess what? You got 2 options with us. You can get the travel club only. No business building, or you go out there and start traveling and enjoying life. Or you can say, hey, I want to learn how to make a little extra income as well. That is the second option, where you have the membership and the partnership. All right, the membership plus our partnership is $49.95 one time and $49.95 annually. You're going to have a business, and that's what I'm about to talk to you now, which is totally optional. Okay, you hear me? Optional. Say it with me. Matter of fact, type it in the chat. Optional. Okay, so there's no obligation to it. I recommend you get it because hey, who wouldn't want to get rid of those monthly fees, right? A lot of people are looking at it now because you're like, oh man, it's another bill. But if I'm showing you what you can get rid of this and you can have it to where the company is paying for it and giving you those points free, would you do it or would you do it? All right. But before I hand over there, let me talk to you about the old way of travel that a lot of you guys do. Let me break it down even more that y'all do right now. Especially when you're booking with a travel agent. All my old heads, right? Y'all know it. Travel agents. I got a few on here. My sister is one and she's a member. You know, got a lot of people on here that are travel agents. And guess what? They're a member. But let me tell you, right now when you book with a travel agent, what do? You call the travel agent. Go ahead and put the phone on mute. You call the travel agent and then you say, hey, I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Thailand. Or I want to go to, no, y'all don't say Thailand. Y'all say Jamaica or somewhere in the Caribbean, Dominican Republic or Mexico, right? So you pick one of those 3 locations, right, or a cruise, and you tell that travel agent to go and look it up. First, you pay them to do it. They go and look it up. Then they tell you, hey, this is what we got. On the low end, you're going to probably be paying anywhere from $2,500, right, all the way to, I'm just telling you, this is on the low end right now. All right, anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 per person for a trip, a nice trip. But let me take it a little bit lower than that. Let's say around about $1,500 to $2,000 per person. All right, and that's going to include your flight, yeah, because I know a lot of y'all like, oh, does it include the flight? Our membership, you can book your own flights. The trips do not include it, but hey, you're booking the old way with a travel agent. You say, hey, get me a trip to any of those 3 destinations right there, because that's what you're going to do with a travel agent. They book it. Guess what you got to do? You got to pay that travel agent a down payment to hold that booking. That's going to be anywhere from $300 to $500 per person. So you're paying anywhere from $600 to $1,000 just to hold one trip, one booking that you still got to make payments on, that you're paying anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 per person. So for one trip, you're paying $3,000 to $4,000 for one trip. And you're going to do the exact same thing that I just showed you with our memberships. And you're looking at it right now. For our highest membership, it is $250. Our highest membership, $250. Paying your $125 once a month, it comes out to $1625 for 1 year. 1 year membership costs you $1625. Guess what? You've been accumulated that back in points. So you've been accumulated over 3,000 points. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now you can use those points to apply to buy down those trips that you want to go on. It just makes sense. I'm just telling you, get into the old, or get away from the old and get into the new. It's going to be on you. All right. So that's our membership. I just wanted to share that with you real quick before I get started and how you can make some money. This right here is totally optional. Okay. But I am in the business of trying to change the mindset of people, right? Because a lot of people, they think they know it all, right? And they think they know it because, hey, we've been doing it so long. We've been conditioned to do this so long. But I'm going to show you that you need to get into some type of professional development and personal development as well. All right. So I did this thing. I've been part of the travel industry for over 10 years now, you guys. So this is nothing new to me. But guess what? I got into personal development and professional development within those 10 years that taught me a lot. And I'm here to share it with you, right? Free of charge. Now, here's Mr. Rich Dad, Poor Dad right here. He created the Cash Flow Quadrant. Great read. Get into that book, the Cash Flow Quadrant. Even get into Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Learn a lot. You will learn a lot from this guy right here. So he came up with 2 ways to create more time and money. I'm going to tell you right now, you either time broke, money broke, or both. You one of the 3. All right. So I'm letting you know right now, I'm trying to show you how you can change that. All right. So 95% of the world's working people is on that left side of the quadrant where you got the employee and the self-employed. On that side of the quadrant, you got the clock for money. All right. You got to exchange time for money. If you don't go to work, you don't make no money. The more you go to work, the more money you make, right? The more time you're clocked in, the more money you make. Y'all know that y'all be like, oh man, oh yeah, that's time and a half. But y'all call it overtime. Then you got the self-employed, where you own a job. A job is what I like to call it, just over broke. But hey, this is to all my entrepreneurs out there. We think we doing it. I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own LLC, right? So no shade to you, right? Guess what we have to do? We got to exchange time for money. If we're not out there producing the products for our clients, we don't get paid. The more time we put into creating those products, the more money we make sometimes, not all the time. All right. But my goal in life is to show people how to transition. I'm telling you to quit your job or cancel your business. I'm telling you to use those JOBs to finance your financial freedom and your time freedom. All right. I'm telling you to use your job to finance your time freedom and your financial freedom by moving over to the right side of the quadrant. Not telling you to quit your job, right? Like flat out. I'm just telling you, use it to finance the right side of the quadrant. All right. So on the right side of the quadrant, you got 5% of the working class people, but 95% of the money. Less people, more money. How about starting to migrate over to that side and start getting a piece of all that money that's just waiting on you? Right? You got the business owner on that side where you own a system, and then you got the investors where you own investments. Nowhere on that side do you see a clock. You own a system, meaning you own a system like the one I'm about to show you right here with Trevorium, how you can work together with a group of people and your team, and y'all will grow and make money together. And then the investments to where you invest your money will make money for you. Nowhere on there do you see a clock. I'm just showing you a better way. All right, but it's going to be on you to take that step. All right, so you get to join our partnership and become a part of what I just showed you about getting over into this system. All right, so join our partnership. The annual fee is $49.95. It only costs $49.95 to start the partnership. With you having a partnership, you now be able to participate in waiving your monthly fees for your membership. How cool is that? You also get your marketing website. You also got the rights to be able to market this information. Share it. That's why I like to tell people is you just sharing. It's something that you're doing already. And then you get to take part in this 10X compensation plan. Y'all gonna see them numbers. I'm telling you, if that don't change your mind, I don't know what else will. So the number one thing shared on social media is travel. With your girls trip, your guys trip, family reunions, and they get a membership just like you. The company start paying for your membership for you and give you those travel points. How cool is that? I haven't paid not one monthly fee because I shared this with my friends and family that love to travel just like me. We shared this concept with a few people, and now we are open in 63 countries. How cool is that, you guys? Same thing that happened with your Facebook. You joined Facebook, right? We migrated over from MySpace, right? I'm sorry, taking a lot of people back. Some people don't even know about it, right? Depending on your age, right? But anyway, MySpace was out there, but then here comes Facebook. Mr. Mark Zuckerberg came out with something better. Boom, grew like wildfire. Guess who made money? He did, not you. You told your friend that told a friend that told a friend that told a friend. Now you got hundreds of friends, if not thousands of friends on your Facebook profile. They got the same amount, if not more. Who's getting paid? Mark Zuckerberg. But you can use that free app, that little blue free app, right? Or the other ones that are out there to market your business and grow your team the same way and start making some substantial income. Would that make sense to you? Because I know a lot of people, I ain't got no social media. I ain't no social media. Okay. I'm just telling you, you're missing out by not having it because, hey, that can put some money in your pocket. But here we go. Earn more than you're spending with our 10X compensation plan. Let's say you decide to become a Titanium member, which is our most popular membership. All right. So let's say you go and get that one right there, and you say, "Hey, I just want to be Titanium. That's what my pocketbooks can weigh right now. That's all I can give up right now." All right, cool. We understand. You share this with 3 people, and they get a Titanium membership just like you. Your membership is $2.26. They're going to pay you $2.26 a day to take care of your membership. So for 31 days, $2.26 is going to be coming from the company into your e-wallet. At the end of that 31st day, they're going to take that out to pay for your membership. And $2.26, you do the math, times 31. It's way more than $69.95. So you're going to have a little profit. All right. So you got a little profit and you got 140 points coming to you. Cool or cool. So you're getting pretty much free money. All right. Let's say you decide to be a platinum member like myself. You decide to go and share this with 3 people and they get a platinum member just like you. Company's going to now start paying you $4.10 a day. So on that 31st day of paying that $4.10, you're going to get, that's going to equal to 125, if not more, right? You do the math, pull up your calculator. All right. 410 times 20 times 31. There's going to be 125. They're going to take that out of your e-wallet, pay for your membership, pop in that 250 points. How cool is that? Free money, free points to travel, to buy down trips to $0, buy down trips to $1. How cool is that? Only platinum get to buy them down that low, all right? So just want to let you know. All right, so then guess what? If you share this with 3 people, guess what? Power Exponents. If you wasn't a math genius, like now, I'm going to show you why Exponents is now coming into play. All right, you get 2 teams. You get a left team and a right team. You share this with 3 people. They become team members on your team, just like your Facebook. You pretty much got 2 Facebook profiles, all right? But you share this with 3 people, then they go and share with 3 people, and they go and share with 3 people. Y'all team is just growing together. Your team grows to 8 to 12 people on your left team, 8 to 12 people on your right team, not all referred by you, all right? It's just you sharing to one person that shared. It's all word of mouth, right? But your team grows to that. You will now become a 1-star director, now making $10 a day, $400 to $700 extra to what you're making with your regular job job, right? Who can use an extra $4,800 to $8,400 annually on top of what you're making? So if you're making $38,000 or $50,000 right now, you don't think $4,800 added to that is gonna matter? It definitely will, but it's gonna be on you to share this information, you guys. Power of Exponents, you sharing it with 3, guess what? Those 3 people know 3. That's now 9 people on your team. You can surpass the person that invited you. My sister surpassed me. She joined 2 weeks after me. She hit 1-star director 3 months ahead of me. You guys, 3 months ahead of me, because guess what? She built both of her teams to get to that level. I had to build my other team. That was just one of my teams that grew to that. But guess what? Got out there and I did it. As I shared and I shared and I continue to share to this day. As you can see right now on this call, who's doing the talking? Me. We're not asking you to do what I'm doing. We're just asking you to get good at inviting, because guess what? If you can get good at inviting, you can share this with 3 more friends, and they can share with 3 more friends, and it continue to grow. Guess what? You can hit 2-star direct. That is 25 to 40 members on your left team, 25 to 40 on your right team. Now you're making $25 a day. I am a 2-star director. Hit 2-star director in the matter of 14 months. That's $1,500 to $2,500 making a month extra to my already income that's coming in. You think I'm mad about that? You think I'm gonna be upset about an extra $18,000 to $30,000 annually? And that nice bling bling leadership ring that they send to you, you guys, just for hitting this level, and this still is just the start. That is just the start, because guess what? If I can hit 2-star, I am aiming to hit 3-star. Just like my sister is aiming to hit 2-star and above, we're gonna keep striving, because guess what? Somebody turn 18 every day, whether you get started with us or not. We're going to keep sharing this information. But guess what? If you hit 3-star director, like Coach Phyllis, well on her way hitting 4-star director, that's 75 to 120 people on your left team, 75 to 100 people on your right team. You're now making $2,500 to $3,300 extra a month. $70 they're going to pay you daily. So who can use an extra $30,000 to $40,000 annually? A lot of people ain't even making that in their job right now, but they going faithfully, mad and all, but they going faithfully. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you to use that to finance your financial freedom. 4-star director right here. Like I said, Coach Phil is well on her way. Well on her way to hitting this right here, because her team is constantly growing, constantly sharing. We're sharing every day. 125 to 200 people on your left team, 125 to 200 on your right team. That's making now $100 a day, $4,000 to $5,000 annually. I mean, a month. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. $4,000 to $5,000 a month. That is $50,000 to $60,000 annually. Now, I know a lot of people ain't making this right here in their jobs. But if you can do that, work your job and do this part-time, and your team grows to this, would you be mad? Would you be mad? Hey, if you would, put yes in the chat if you ain't scared. All right. But if you can keep on pushing, because your team is going to continue to grow, because guess what? They're going to want to get their 3 and free, or they're going to want to hit 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. They might know hundreds of people who's just right along with them is going to jump aboard, right, with no problem. Boom, you hit ambassador. Coach D hit this in 4 years. That right there inspired me so well. She joined the company 64. She's an ambassador, making 6 figures in the company. That's $140 daily, $7,500 to $9,100 a month. Who can use that? At this time, I'm sure you would quit your job. I'm sure you would. No problem. I know I would. Actually, I ain't even working. But I know if I was, I would, right? But I'm definitely in this for the long haul. Because guess what? Residual income outlives you. You can will this over to your kids. Let me tell you a story. Coach D, husband passed away, just not even a month or two after I met him in person, right? And, say God rest his soul. But guess what? He was in the business, working right along with her. He was a 2-star director at the time of his passing, but he hit 3-star in less than a year. He hit 3-star, actually right at his year of his anniversary of his death, you guys. But hitting 3-star, his money residually is still coming in for his grandkids. They got it in a trust for his grandkids. How cool is that? To have money outlive you, have a residual paycheck outlive you. But it's going to be on you. A lot of people just get afraid of network marketing, but hey, I don't know why. But I'm showing you something that you ain't got to knock on nobody's doors. You ain't got to rub nothing on their arms, get them to smell it. You ain't got to put nothing on no shelf because you can't put a beach on the shelf, right? I'm just telling you how you can share what people are already doing. It sells itself. People are already taking trips and trying to find the what? Cheapest way to go on those trips. And I'm showing you right now, we got the deal that is defeating everything else out there. All right, but it's going to be on you to check us out. Now, here's our daily residual pay chart all the way down to executive chairman. We haven't even reached that. Most we've reached is 2-star and 3-star ambassadors making $9,000 a month to $12,000 a month, right? But if you can hit executive chairman, $96,000 a month, at that point, I know you already gonna feel like you P. Diddy around here. All right, but it is obtainable. It's possible. It's just gonna be on you. How good are you at inviting people to things? How good are you at inviting people just to look at this? It's gonna be on them to make the decision, but it's gonna start with you even letting them know about it. All right. So with that being said, we travel different over here, you guys. Oh man, since we forgot to take our picture with this right here, man. Oh, while we was over there, we was having so much fun. We didn't take. We've got to take a lot of good pictures, but we took a lot. All right. But we travel different over here with Javorium. I like to say is 3 types of people on this call right now. I appreciate you for your time. That is first and foremost. But there are 3 people on this call. You're a person. You said, "Shut up, TJ. You had me at the free 99, or you had me, you know what I'm saying, and all I got to do is share and get 3 and free." Whatever you said, get me started right now. Let's get you started. Put that in the group if you're an A person. In the chat, my bad. If you're a B person, hey, you say, hey, I got to move money around. I just ain't got it right now. 4th of July. I went shopping crazy, buying everybody they red, white, and blue and fireworks, right? That's okay. Let your friend who invited you know, hey, not right now, but give me a couple of weeks. Give them a date to hit you back so it don't be weird between y'all, because you're going to think every time they talk to you or give you a call, they're going to ask you, are you ready to get started? No, just let them know when you'll be ready, and they won't talk to you about that until then. All right, don't get weird on us, you guys. We're not being weird. We just found a better way. That's it. We found a better way. Now, if you're a C person, negative Nancy, you're that person that's just always negative. It's because you ain't the person that saw it first, or you the person that ain't bringing it to your friend. You got to be that negative friend to say, hey, oh, that's one of those things. That's a scam. All right, a scam don't give you a 1099. That's one thing. Don't give you a 1099 that's attached to the IRS at the end of the year that you can write off all of your travel and deduct everything and give you even more money at tax season. Like, a scam don't do that. We got a product tax attached to this, you guys. Our product is our memberships. Okay, so to clear that up, all right, guess what? Your job is the biggest scam out there. Sometimes your colleges is the biggest scams out there, but you do it. You go and work 9 to 5 and you can never surpass your boss. Sometimes they switch. I saw this earlier. They switched to GM, and a guy worked there for 12 years, ended up quitting just because he ain't like the new GM. So why they ain't give him the job? He been there 12 years. You see what I'm saying? But you go there faithfully. So don't be that negative, Nancy. Change your mindset. All right, if it ain't for you, that's okay. Say thank you for your time, but be that friend or family member and invite or share with somebody you know who loves to travel to your so-called friend that you're calling your friend. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to open this up for questions, you guys, so I can answer any questions that you may have. First, and before I get to the questions, I would love to have Winnie, I would love for you to come on, unmute yourself to let them know about this amazing trip you just took. That was your first world tour. Right, that's my friend. That's my friend in the military. That's my sister. Right there. Absolutely. Love her and adore. We get on each other's nerves, right? But we have a good time no matter what when we meet. That's well over 15 years of friendship right there.
Yeah.
So please come unmute yourself and let them know why you said yes, and tell them about Columbia.
Well, I said yes because, oh, you can't even see me. My light not on. But anywho, I said yes because it was TJ. That's number one. And I wanted to support my friend. And I trust his vision. And I trust that he's going to do what's right by me. He's not going to put me on to nothing crazy. And he hasn't. I haven't taken advantage of it the way I should have. I am a partner, but I haven't promoted the way I should. And I do now see the benefits of it because I took my first trip. And I can say it's worth every penny. Okay. Going to Columbia was it's something that I always wanted to do. And the fact that I got to go to Columbia for the price I did, the price,
yes,
that in itself was just, I was shocked. And I probably could have went for $1. Let's just be truthful. But I didn't want to use all my points because I was like, I don't know. It might be something else coming up that I'm going to look to do. And it's a few trips that I'm going to do because I got the points. I got the points. So, and I've invited people to this. And one friend was like, oh, this is like vacation. I was like, this is nothing like vacation. Absolutely nothing. I said, thank you for coming, but don't compare this to vacation because it's so not.
So not.
But Columbia was everything. I learned so much. Black people are celebrated in Columbia. Oh my God. And like if I wasn't from the islands, I would move to Columbia just because it's the place where Black people are celebrated. Like, yeah. Our pictures are everywhere. Yeah. We're talked about in the highest of esteem. Yeah. Just everything about the whole trip. And then being there with other partners was just another experience. Yeah. It was just amazing to me. But we ain't gonna talk about how much I paid on this trip because
you can tell them what you paid.
But what was that? 5 nights, 4 days?
5 nights, 4 days.
In the hotel, $237.
$237 for the entire time for two.
For the whole time I was there. And if I wanted to, like I said, I could have just paid nothing because I had the points.
It down to $1. Absolutely.
Exactly. And I'm not big on trying to sell nobody nothing. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I can tell you that. It took me a minute. No, it wasn't because I didn't believe in it. I just had to get my stuff together, and I'm glad I did because I see some trips because it's some trips. It's trip to Dubai, trip to
We were
Bali,
looking at it while we was there, wasn't it?
planning for my birthday.
Oh man, we was
Just
planning.
imagine being able to go to Bali and stay in there for it's a 6 nights, 5 days. I mean 6 days, 5 nights over there for under $300. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. And if I do it right, my airfare could be I could use my points for my airfare too if I do it right. But that's me negotiating and thinking. But I thank my person for coming on, and I thank you, TJ, for putting me on.
Absolutely.
And if you have the opportunity to join, I'm telling you, rock out. If you love to travel, but you ball on a budget. I ball on the budget.
Absolutely.
Ball on that budget, and trust me, because you pay for insurance in your car. Do you always use your insurance when necessary? No, but you still paying them, right?
Yeah.
But with Trevorium, you sure can travel whenever you want.
Let's go. Thank you so much for that, Winnie. Way to break that down as well. Thank you so very much. So she put it out. I ain't even got to tell you, you know what I'm saying, my version of, because her version just said it all for Columbia. We had an amazing time. Once again, it was my birthday. The trip happened on my birthday. Thank you. David Hart, making that happen. But will it all happen like that? No, it wouldn't, because I was willing to go to Colombia early in June for that trip that they had for early in June, but he ended up putting another one around my birthday time. So I chose that one. But even if it was early in June, I would have went and still celebrated my 40th, because guess what? You don't know when is your time, right? You never know when it's your day to leave this earth, right? So I'm living it up for every moment that I possibly can, right? Until God called me home, right? But I'm going to enjoy every moment on this planet and live and be happy. I'm saying, just add so much joy and light to you, man. Y'all, we had a blast. We had so much fun that we're tired, but it's a good thing, you guys. So thank you so much for that, sharing that, Winnie. Now I'm going to open up for any questions that you may have. Do anybody have any questions? Any questions? Was there any questions in the chat? I need help from my co-host. Do we got any questions in the chat?
I don't see any yet.
Okay, so any of the guests, if you want to unlock your unmute your phone, if you got any questions, by all means, this is the time to get your questions answered, because your research is right here. You're not gonna find us in the brochure. You're not gonna see us on the news. You're not gonna see us on on the internet. If you go into Google, you're looking up Google. Hey, if somebody disgruntled, they just disgruntled, because guess what? They didn't use the product or tap into the product the way they wanted to. I'm telling you, you got the best research right here. Either it be your friend or be myself or any of the other partners on here who's utilizing this. We're not just trying to get you onto something just to get you. I'm here to change your mindset and change your life if that's what you're looking for. But if not, hey, by all means, we thank you for your time. But utilize this time to ask those questions, right? If you need to see the prices again, if you need to know how it works, I went too fast, I'm too country, whatever. Ask your questions right now, and right now is the time. But I do thank you for your time for joining us tonight. We're just here to put the information to as many people we can. All right. Any questions? Dr. Fields, you want to come on? Thank you for that, Shawnee. Shawnee was there. Look at my partners is on here. They still traveling back from Columbia. They stayed a few extra days. And this was the crazy thing, you guys. This how good of a deal we had. The 5-star resort, 5-star hotel, breakfast included daily. But they stayed 2 extra days. And when they went to tell them, hey, we're gonna get 2 extra days, the hotel manager looked at the price that we paid and was like, oh, my sister Rogan tell you, because they the one did it. He was like, oh man, we're not gonna be able to get you the price that you had for the days that you stayed, because he was even shocked at what we paid once he looked at what we paid to get to stay there for the nights that we stayed, right? So you guys just had an amazing time. That place was amazing. It was in the center of everything. So but yeah, if you got any questions,
TJ,
yes.
Someone is saying they didn't understand the pricing.
Okay, so if you didn't understand the pricing, let me go back to the pricing for let me go back and I'm gonna share my screen again. All right. Give me 1 minute to set that up. I'm gonna share my screen with you one more time so I can show you what it costs to get the membership. All right, you got 2 memberships you can choose from, titanium or platinum. All right, you choose which one works for your pocket. All right, let me see, where is it at? Trying to find that one slide, y'all. Here we go. All right, can y'all see my screen? Oh no, I ain't shared it yet. Give me 1 minute. Share screen. All right, you should see my screen now. All right, here we go. That is the slide right there. Our memberships right here. You got options, okay? So you got 2 to choose from, titanium and platinum. The titanium membership, $130, $129.95. I'm just rounding it up that nickel, all right? So $130 to get started. That's $130. You ain't got $130 as an adult over 30. This is why you need something like this. Rather be with us or something, but this is probably why you need something like this. All right, but $130 to get started. They're going to give you that back in the form of points. 130 points to utilize right away if you want to, or you can just let them sit and accumulate. All right, and then every month you make a monthly payment of $69.95. They double that to 140 points. So like I said, within your first 30 days, you have 270 points. Then 630, you know, to add 30 more days on that, you're going to get another 140 points when you pay these $69.95, and it's just going to keep accumulating, right? So by the end of your first year, you've been accumulated right at 1,500 points. All right, you get to utilize and accumulate them up to 2 years. All right, before they stop at that number. All right, so 3,000 points for a titanium member in 2 years, 6,000 points as a platinum member in 2 years. And if you ain't referred 3 people or use those points in those many years, it's just going to sit there until you start using them. All right, so platinum member is $249.95 to get started, $250 one time. That's to get you started. They're going to give you that back in the form of points, 250 points. And then when you pay that $125 a month, they're going to give you that back in 250 points. So every month, 250 points. Like I said, within your first year, if you don't use them, that'll be 3,000 points you've been accumulated. So now you're going to see a trip that following year. Hey, let's say the trip say you can utilize 1,400 points to bring that trip down from $800 to $1. You got 3,000 points. Use 1,400 of them, leaves you 1,600. You now got a trip that you're going on for $1. All you do out of your pocket is pay $1. And that's for 2 people. Make sense or make sense? I'm telling you, start traveling more for less with us. Nothing else is out there doing that. You got credit cards. You go and buy stuff on credit cards. They give you pennies on the doggone dollar that you spending. You spend $100, they give you doggone 10 cents. 10 cents back for $100 you just spent on that credit card. We think we're doing it big, right? But I'm just trying to help you out. All right, giving you changing your mindset, but it's gonna be on you. All right. Plus, I get a whole lot more, but only if you're a member. All right. But that's it. You got any questions? Hope that answered your question. Any other questions out there?
What star hotels?
4 and 5 star hotel.
What does an itinerary for a trip look like?
There's no itinerary. You do what you want to do when you get there. This is your vacation. There is no itinerary. You book your trip. If you, like we went to Colombia, I chose things that I wanted to do because it was my birthday, but it wasn't mandatory for anybody. But guess what? My friends and family, they booked what they wanted to do, and we all went and had a good time. But there's no itinerary. This is just to get you to the hotel, pay for your stay, and you can have a good time in that city or country that you're going to for the very wholesale price that's out there, right? And there's 4-star and 5-star hotels that you're gonna get. All right, we don't do no Rudy Poops. All right, like Coach D said, we don't do no color hotels. Yeah, red roofs and but yeah, but 4 and 5-star hotel. But you got a booking engine where you can go and book those if those are the ones you like living in. All right, but start getting yourself to go to places where you're paying those prices for 4 and 5-star hotels.
You also got activities in your back office to help.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we booked our activities through our activities site to do things in Colombia, and we saved more than what we would have paid when we got there. So, unless you know how to work the system when you get there, because they love to negotiate. But yeah. There is no itinerary, so you just book your stuff. Is totally your vacation to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Hopefully that answers your question. Any other questions?
How many points is the average trip worth?
It's just depending on you gotta have a membership. You gotta have a membership for one, and it will tell you how many points. I'm gonna say for getaways, some of the getaways for the whole week stay, when you're booking those whole week stays, it'll say about anywhere from 900 points to 1,200 points, and you can buy it down to $0 as a platinum member. And then as for the world tours, it varies. It can go anywhere from 1,200 points to 1,800 points that it'll be saying you need to be able to buy it down to the lowest price. But you can have 500 points and apply those 500 points and still buy down that trip from the already low retail price that we have. We're talking about retail, but it's still a wholesale rate, but it's Travorium's retail rate. All right. It is Travorium's retail rate that you will see for that trip, but you get to buy down Travorium's retail rate to an even lower price by utilizing your points. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So our retail rate, let me give you an example. So Columbia was $600-700 for 2 people. The retail rate, right, for those 5 days, 4 nights, already a steal in itself to stay at that 5-star hotel. We got to use, if we had 1,400 points, we got to use those 1,400 points to buy it down to $1. $1, right? So buying a trip down to $1 just by having 1,400 points. Some of us did, some of us didn't, because hey, we was like, oh man, I'm just gonna use half. Like, you know, it's like when he said she used half of them just to buy it down to two whatever she, you know, $269 or $239, whatever she paid. That still was for 2 people, right? Or she could have used all her points and bought it down. I used all my points for, well, half of my points for that one and half of my points for the world tour that I'm about to do in a couple of weeks in New Orleans, because I want to go to New Orleans. So I didn't want to use all of them, but I ended up using all of them for just those 2. But it just made sense. And guess what? I'm accumulating them right back every month because I'm getting $250 every month. So it's just going to come right on back to me to use on another one later down the road or next year. So it just makes sense. And even if you're not ready to go nowhere this year, you know, you're still afraid of COVID or all the other stuff that's out there, right? By all means, I'm telling everybody to stay in the house because it makes it easier for me to travel. But nobody's doing that. Everybody's out there traveling, right? I mean, hotels oversold, flights oversold. It's crazy right now. People are getting revenge travel in. But even if you don't want to go and travel right now, your points are accumulating for a whole year. So next year, when you decide to go somewhere, you got anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 points that you can utilize to buy 2 or 3 trips down to the lowest price. It just makes sense. Anybody else? Are points usable worldwide? Yes. Where you at? What country you in? We're in 63 countries. We're in 63 countries, all right? So whatever state or country you're in, as a member, you're accumulating points as well. Whenever you apply those points to those world tours or those getaways, yes, you're applying them to that to utilize and get your world tour or getaway. Now, if you want to just go on a regular booking engine, there's a different form of points that you'll get, all right? And we'll tell you about that once you get a membership. It's just, like I said, it's so much come with the membership. It takes me 2 hours, the longest 3 hours, to give you the information with everything that comes with your membership. And we do that. We don't just let you sign up and not get the information. Once you join, we give you a training on what you got so you can know what you got to utilize. You know what's coming with your membership. It's a whole lot more. I'm just giving you the meat and potatoes, but it's a whole lot more, I'm telling you. So it's definitely amazing. Anybody, any other questions? Hope that answers your question. Corporate call is starting 8 o'clock. Thank you, Coach Phyllis. It's 8:02. So, like I said, we're sharing this constantly. You can either be the first person go ahead to join, and everybody who come after you is on your team, or you can be the person that be on their team. Because guess what? We'll be to share and share and share. We do 2 calls a night. We got tonight. We got Coach D's giving a call tomorrow night. We got Thursday night. We got Coach Phyllis doing Thursday night, her and Regina. Hey, Regina, how you doing? And then you got Friday. You got Marcy and my sis Tanya that do Friday. And then we got corporate calls immediately following those, where we share that on Facebook, and we let our corporate or our corporate teammates do that, and they and on Facebook, and we get to share it. So multiple ways to share the information. We just letting you know, we wanted you to be the first to see it. So everybody else who see it after you is on your team, right? And we're working together as a team versus the other way around. You say, just not right now, and then come back and say, all right, I'm gonna come back in later on, and then now we just show 3 or 4 people. Now you on their team versus them being on your team. All right. So you said you missed the part. I'm sorry, Maxine. Is it Maxine? Did you have a question?
Yeah, she said, how does she join? I just messaged her and said, get with who invited her.
Oh, Winnie. Okay, how do you join? It's just like shopping online. Winnie will send you her link, right? Travorian.com with her member ID number, and you just choose the membership that you want. I'm sorry, Miss Maxine. And you choose the membership that you want. You pay for it, right? Use your debit card, credit card, long as it's, you know what I'm saying, Visa, MasterCard, or I think American Express, right? But you pay for your membership, right? And you got it immediately. It's ready and it's started, all right? And then every month, there's no contract. So if you don't want to keep your membership, you want to cancel your membership, I don't recommend that, because then you're just throwing money away. If you think you're doing it to help somebody, don't do that. Just give them the money and say, hey, get this to somebody and to start their own membership, right? But if you want to get a membership, I'm telling you, you're in the winning zone. You are in the winning team. You are in the winning area right here with us. I'm going to definitely be here for you, work with you. I don't care who team you on. Y'all already know that everybody on this call that's a member and a partner right now know I don't mind talking to anybody because I absolutely love this information. I love this membership and what it's doing and what it's done for my life and so many others, right? So, but we got to get off the call. A lot of people got to get off the call and get on the corporate call. Go ahead and get on the corporate call on Facebook, share it to your Facebook page. If you want to become a member, Maxine, welcome to the team. If you're ready to become a member, let us know, Winnie, if you need help, you need me to do a 3-way call with you. I don't mind getting on the phone with you and talking to you and answer your questions one-on-one. All right, so don't be afraid for that as well. And we do that as teams, all right? So if you're afraid to talk to us in this setting and you want to talk to us one-on-one, just let the person that know invited you, let them know, hey, I want to add more questions. I just didn't want to ask it in the forum with everybody. Like I said, there's no dumb question, all right? But we don't mind talking to you one-on-one, all right? So with that being said, thank you guys for your time. What'd you say, Coach Phyllis?
Great job. Thank you.
Thank you. 40, baby. We think 40, y'all. Let's go. Well, we are I'm super excited, too fired up, you guys. But thank you, y'all. We in it to win it. Let's go. 2020.
You know what that 40 means, TJ?
What it mean? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me because I just said it was 20 years old times 2.
That more no. That has a prophetic meaning. The exit out of the old, and you're now entering the new. So number 40 is a very vital number for your life, where you exit out of the old and you enter into the new. It's a crossing over, transitional time for your life.
Thank you so much for that, Coach Phillips. I didn't know that. So thanks. See, I tell y'all, you learn something new. Y'all just learned something with your boy. I just learned from that. I always used to tell people that's me being 20 years old all over again. But thank you so much for that, Coach Phillips. Y'all, Dr. Phillips is got a lot of wealth of knowledge here. Let us help you. Let's get you across the board. Let's get on some amazing vacations. Y'all, like me and Winnie just did in Colombia, y'all. Woo, y'all, I'm telling you, we still tired. That's just how much fun we had. Laughter. Oh my gosh, the laughter. Oh, man. Just check out the pictures. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Y'all have a good night. Get on the corporate call. Go ahead and share it to your Facebook page. If there isn't any other questions tonight, roll in the background. Or y'all about to get on the flight. Safe travels to all of my friends and my team members that's on the plane right now. My family, they're on their way back from Colombia. So safe travels to you guys as well. And thank you to all my co-host team. Teamwork make the dream work, right? So y'all have a good evening. With that being said, I will holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.